Berberine. Some people are saying that it's nature's Ozempic. Is it true? What is the truth?
You can't handle the truth!
The truth is, I didn't order the code red. For Santiago, he likes diet. Mike, why do you have safety glasses on? Because we're going to delve into the science. All right, they call it nature's Ozempic. It's nature for sure. Berberine has come from chemical compounds in plants and bark and other things, but Ozempic is kind of made another way.
Finally, after all these years, the perfect serum is complete. It is time to begin the test.
All right, let's look at the difference between Berberine and Ozempic. So a lot of people are saying that Berberine is nature's Ozempic, and we're here to look at whether it's true or not. And so part one, biological mechanisms. Berberine is more about the AMPK, and we'll go ahead and talk about that. It's on the cellular level. And then GLP-1 is what Ozempic is doing. You may have noticed there's a difference in those two words. So Berberine is an AMPK pathway. This is going to help you as it is the master metabolic switch. You can definitely pause the video if you want and read these longer descriptions, but that's the important thing to take away from this paragraph. And then Ozempic over here is GLP-1. It is a receptor agonist, and so it is completely different than an AMPK pathway. So that's the science behind it. Again, you can pause the video if you need to, but you can read these things. And it basically says that Ozempic is going to mimic the GLP-1 hormone that is already in your body, being produced by your body. And it is going to help with breaking down of sugars as well. It's going to help you with metabolizing. And it also directly affects the hypothalamus right there in the brain, so that your body does not crave food and or sweets and or snacks. It switches the switch off for all of that. So that is why weight loss is so common with Ozempic. But you'll see that the Berberine does not do that, and it doesn't interact with the hypothalamus, and it doesn't reduce cravings, and it doesn't help with weight loss. So Berberine is botanically a reality. So it is made from different bark and leaves and that kind of thing. You can see again all the places that you can get that, but it's found in nature. And then Ozempic is obviously man-made, and it is got some scary side effects. Honestly, we'll do a whole other video on that. But okay, so weight loss reality check. It's saying no, Berberine doesn't really do it much, and here's the graph showing that. Placebo people were losing weight about 2%. Berberine 3. Metformin 5. Again, metformin isn't really designed for weight loss either, just for the sugars. And then, of course, Ozempic has massive weight loss because of that interaction with the brain, where you're not trying to eat the stuff that would cause you to gain weight or keep weight. So then, again, Berberine, primarily it is the AMPK master switch towards metabolism, so it can help with metabolizing sugar and keeping normal blood sugar normal. And then Ozempic over here, it's got the GLP-1, and it is by prescription only. And so if anyone is taking Ozempic for weight loss or sugar control, any of that kind of thing, don't take the Berberine. Don't come to my store and buy Berberine and then take both together. Please don't. That would be unhealthy, and you could end up with really low blood sugar, because the Ozempic does a fine job by itself. That's why doctors recommend it. Doctors do recommend Berberine, but usually only in combination with metformin. Okay, so beyond weight loss, Ozempic is great for rapid weight loss, but Berberine is great for metabolizing those sugars, turning it into energy, the insulin sensitivity, all those kinds of things. And then, so dosing, actually make sure that you are only using as prescribed kind of thing, either one of those. So there's instructions on a Berberine bottle. Make sure you don't take more than what it says there. All this information is third-party verified, and medical oversight. If you are wanting to change anything, trying to fix your sugars and metabolism, any of those things, consult a doctor and a dietitian. And just know I'm giving you some information, but I'm not telling you what to do with your life. This is not medical advice. So seek a doctor if you're wanting to do anything to change what you're eating, what you're putting in your body, and what your exercises are going to be. And then any questions would have been good if we were doing this live, but we did it on a video instead. So I've got the slide in there still. All right, well, that is everything. And then the last little bit was image sources so that you know where these things came from. Alrighty, I will see you back in the studio. Alrighty, so what is my conclusion for all that? Well, there are a lot of people out there with a lot of hype saying that Berberine is nature's Ozempic because they're building on the fact that Ozempic is popular and that the term is searched and all that kind of thing. But what they're doing is lying to you, really. So you don't want to do business with that kind of person. And I'm not talking about how you should come buy Berberine from me or anything like that. I mean, that is something at my store, but my main thing is that you want to make sure that you're working with people that you can trust and that aren't lying to you. So I want to show you the science and say it's not going to do that. So I don't want you to waste your money on something that's not going to do what you think it's going to do. It will help you with metabolizing sugar in your body. So if you are diabetic or pre-diabetic for type 2, not type 1, if you're the other kind where it's more diet controlled and you maybe are on metformin, this maybe can help. And you want to ask your doctor about if that's something that you want to take. But don't go taking it because you think you're going to lose a bunch of weight on Berberine, because that's just not going to happen. So I don't want you to waste your money or be disappointed, because I know that that can be upsetting. So really, just take this information, do what you want to do with it, but add years to your life and then add life to your years. See you in the next video.